Damn.
It's fucking
Damn.
Underhaven. It's fucking Underhaven, everyone. Holy
the
shit.
The Haven is fucking going under.
Yeah,
we're joined by Pull the Trigger.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Lord J. Darke, and I'm looking at
a
your
gay
fucking
retard.
Yeah, I was just gonna say it, but I'm like, I don't know if Twitch is cool with it. All right, we're joined by gay retard and Lord J. Darke.
Wait, what's the problem with that? That's his name. We have to call him that. Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
You know, like on the flip side, it would be kind of odd for Twitch to not include mentally disabled gay people.
Yeah.
So,
Do you have a problem with gay retards? What's the issue?
Yeah, come on, Twitch. Let's not be bigoted here.
Yeah, be inclusive.
His actual name is probably even more offensive. Creamage.
Whoa, yeah, that is pretty offensive.
I don't get it, but okay.
Yeah, dude.
Yep. All right, well, we're fucking here. Feels like it's been a while. It feels like it's been a while between this episode and the last one, but we've got some interesting shit lined up. It's probably just 'cause
it's been a week, so it's been a while. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I guess so. In internet time, that's enough, right? A lot of shit happened. A lot of shit happened this week, though. Like in pop culture and media and all that shit. It's like there's been a lot of fucking shit happening. It's that time of year.
Yeah. And actually, something pertaining to the first thing we talked about on the previous podcast happened.
Oh, yeah?
So we talked a bit about Nancy Cartwright with Jeff Holiday.
Yeah.
You know, we played that fucking creepy message she left on answering machines back in like 2008. Yeah, we played that, and she's a Scientologist. So, of course, you know, she invited people to attend some thing related to Scientology. I think she mentioned, like, thetans or some shit like that, like PTS. Yeah. So, actually, recently, like, I think, like, a day ago, she donated $15 million to Scientology. Now,
whoa.
Yeah, I have this pulled up. Now, like, the one source I could find for this was, what was it? Radar Online, which is like a celebrity gossip site, so take this with a grain of salt, but...
A grain of salt, yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna just read this. And by the way, this was blocked in where I'm at, so I had to use like a fucking VPN to get like screenshots of it, so I could read it.
Whoa.
Yeah,
Shit,
so
going undercover.
Yeah, that's the effort I get into, or like I go into when it comes to doing this show, so...
See, people, you know, we work hard for Underhaven, it's true.
We do. So I guess we'll just get into it. It's a brief article, so we'll just give our thoughts on it. I have my own speculation, so I'll just... Actress who voices Bart Simpson has donated a whooping $15 million to Scientology.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
really?
So she's been a member of the church since 1991, I believe. So this goes, like, way fucking back, so, like...
She's deep into that shit.
Oh, yeah.
Don't tell me fucking that. She seemed fucking cool. Like, all the clips of her I've seen, she seems, like, really fucking cool, right?
Actually, I considered pulling a clip of this, but there's, like, a clip on YouTube where she's like, I think there's a power out there, and I think, you know, we call it God, and I want to be that.
Yeah, Creamage, if you go back and watch our last episode at some point too, then you'll see that there's a clip where she pretended to be Bart Simpson to try and get people to like sign up for Scientology or go to some events. So
God.
yeah.
Why? What the fuck, man? Alright, my perception of her has changed dramatically now. What the
I
fuck?
know. That's all it takes, right?
What are you talking about? She's just trying to spread the good word of Scientology. She's trying
she's eliminating the potential trouble sources one step at a time.
She's trying to help people.
Thanks for becoming a Twitch sub, by the way. I appreciate that.
Yeah,
what is with these celebrities like jumping on board Scientology? Like, I don't get it. Like, there's a few of them, right?
Okay, I'll kind of like get into it after I'm done with this article because it ties into what I'm about to like say.
All right.
So this is a brief article. I'll just like skim through. So let's see. Among the most generous patrons of Scientology, Ortega revealed, Ortega being like a supposed insider, is Nancy Cartwright, who voices the character Bart Simpson. Cartwright has given a total of $15 million so far to the church, Tom Cruise being among other bigger stars and members. So yeah, it says here she's been a member of Scientology since 1991. So like, the thing is, like, this is the amount she gave recently, I believe.
Yeah. Not over the course of her entire life.
Yeah. So like adding all of that up into like a total sum, I mean, like, it has to be well above like 20 fucking million by this point.
Over 30 years? Come on, you know it. Like, seriously, probably more if you think, like, honestly, probably more. The deeper they get into it, I'm sure the more that they feel obligated to give. It's crazy.
Yeah, so my thoughts on this are, I've seen a lot of people talk about this online too. To me, it seems indicative of Nancy being pressured to, like, give them money. Like, this is not something that's done fully out of her own volition. Because, I mean, like, think about, like, the basis for Scientology. You join, you give them a fuck ton of money, so there's already, like, a financial incentive to stick to that. Because, I mean, like, you're millions deep. And then beyond that, you're gonna give them all your deepest fucking inner secrets, too. Like, a good example would be, like, you know how, like, in Catholicism, you confess your sins, and, like, you confide in somebody else.
Yeah.
Wait, hang on. Are you saying she's being blackmailed into giving money?
She could.
I think that's a possibility. I mean, like, this would not be the first time they've done something like this.
Yeah.
Like, they do this a lot. So to me, that would not surprise me. I don't know if that's the case. I'm not saying that, but to me, that seems indicative of that being the case. Because, I mean, like, 15 fucking million out of the blue, I mean, to me, that seems kind of off. To me, it seems like it would make more sense for her to, like, give, a little bit over time. Yeah, like a static amount each year, like, this is how much you owe us, something like that. But that's not the case. Like, spontaneously, millions of fucking dollars from Nancy Cartwright, out of all people.
She woke up one day and was like, okay, $15 million to Scientology. Yeah. What?
And bear in mind, like, like I said, this is not the first time, this would not be the first time Scientology has blackmailed someone.
Oh, no.
And the thing is, like, in the entertainment industry, like, you rely on people viewing you in a good light. That's the fucking key to success. You have to come off as a good performer, you have to be likable, charismatic, and seem like a decent fucking person. Removing all of that, you have no fucking value as an actor or performer in that area. So as far as that goes, I mean, like, if they know you're fucking, like, the skeletons in your closet and shit, like, they could fucking demolish your career. They could.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, has Nancy done, like, an interview about Scientology before, or no?
Very briefly. Sometimes she will talk about it, but it's, she seems somewhat uncomfortable with the idea of talking about it. But at the same time, kind of, like, enthusiastic, like, yeah, that's personal, but I really like it.
By the way, here's $15 million. Like, what?
Okay. I know, seriously.
I mean, it's fucking insane, and it's kind of crazy how it happened, like, a few days following, us making that Jeff Holiday episode.
Yeah, I noticed that. I noticed that episode's been doing pretty well compared to all our other ones too. I don't know if it's necessarily just Jeff Holiday or the fact that we actually, like, talked about something that later became kind of relevant like that. But maybe a combination of things. But yeah, that was interesting.
You guys broke the story, dude.
Oh yeah, we did. Clearly. Yeah. I wasn't even expecting us to talk about that.
We're gonna become like the Nancy Cartwright Scientology podcast. It's the key to success.
Yeah, fuck off, Vaughn Helton. Fuck off, Vaughn. We're gonna make a Nancy Cartwright segment now.
Yeah. Like I was saying before, like the previous videos I've seen of her, it's like her interacting with fans and shit, and being like, oh, like being really like nice and shit like that. I'm like, fuck yeah, this chick's fucking cool.
Oh yeah.
And then I hear this, I'm like, what the fuck, bitch? What are you doing?
Oh, dude, if you wanna like, I'd hate to use this term, but if you wanna get red pilled on fucking Nancy Cartwright, look up the voicemail she left back in like 2009. It's creepy. At least in my opinion.
Oh yeah, definitely worth.
Can you bring them up? Is that like YouTube available?
I mean, I could, but it's like 3 minutes long, and I don't want to like rehash that.
I can send you a link after this if you want.
Yeah.
All right, sure thing, man. Sure thing.
All right. So I think we're just gonna jump into some videos, unless you guys like have any other opinions or takes on this.
Nah, I think I'm good. Oh shit! Thanks for those bits.
Yeah, jump into.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, I did see what happened with the meds peds. That makes me really sad. I think everyone here, if you haven't heard yet, you should extend your condolences to the meds peds because she lost her husband recently, like today. It's really sad. It really fucking sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
like she's been around the DP community and shit for like ages.
Oh, yeah. So go give her some love and support, and help her out.
We had her on the show a while back, and she was actually really nice. So
she is really nice. She's really nice.
Well, that's a bummer.
Well,
shit.
Yeah. Well, with that, let's get on with our show about dicks and butts and shit, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I thought that was a fantastic video.
Dig deep in your soul and find yourself, as mind control can turn y'all to someone else.
Holy shit.
What we're thinking of now is aliens are there.
Oh shit, cows.
They're
It's Gorilla 199.
Freemasons.
They're not what they claim.
They are Freemasons or they are Taz.
Taz.
Oh man, I love that intro.
Me too.
Yeah, dude, that's cool. I didn't even know it was an intro for a second.
Dude. Holy shit.
Yeah, man.
Okay, so this is awesome.
Cool intro, dude.
Oh man.
From your Cape Coral News team, this man has some parents very upset. He planted himself with a sign right in the middle of the Cape Coral Festival of Lights, then screamed, "Santa isn't real."
Wow.
Oh my god, dude.
It's about the video.
What a fucking legend.
What the fuck?
The presents are out. The giant tree is lit. The holidays are a time of year for people to come together and be lighthearted. But one man wasn't.
I think it's more about consumerism, but okay.
Yeah, whatever.
To ruin everyone else's spirit.
What the fuck? Why they zoom in on that? Why they zoom in on that phone like that? What the fuck was that all about? That was a weird trend. Okay.
CBS is brought to you by Apple.
Yeah, what the
that
fuck?
individual. He must have a very sad life.
Individual.
A man with a giant sign screaming that Santa isn't real.
Oh my god, dude, some people picket for abortion. This guy pickets for fucking Santa Claus.
Yeah,
Holy
dude.
shit.
Dude, this giant metal. This is great.
Okay, and the reason like I played this between like after Conspiracy Kooks is because like he actually believes that this is like some form of like brainwashing.
Oh my god.
I looked into it as much as I could. I think I found like a blog or something by him. Yeah.
Dude,
yeah,
none other is right. He's red pilled on the Santa question. That's all this is.
He's woke as fuck.
Children are faced with so many difficult things in this world that the magic of this time of year.
Oh man.
The magic.
From them.
They have to bring in
the magic. Think about the fucking magic, boys. Come on.
They have to bring in the concerned mom. You know.
And she's like, "Yeah, I feel sorry for him." It's like, no, you fucking don't. You're shit talking him on national television. You don't fucking feel bad for this schlob. I think I just made up like an insult, schlob.
Yeah, schlob. No, I've heard that before. I think I've called people that at least 7 times before.
Yeah, I was gonna go for schmuck, but then I accidentally said slob, and I just said schlob instead.
Oh man.
And they're innocent.
You're drunk off tea.
Yeah, clearly.
No, I'm drunk with power.
It's heartbreaking. The man would stand there for hours just to hurt little kids.
To hurt them.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
They make it sound like he fucking molested all of them.
I know.
Yeah, it hurts them so much. Fuck off. I grew up not believing in Santa, and I turned out just fucking fine.
Okay.
I mean, I hate Christmas, but
here's the thing. Like when I was a kid, like I found out quickly like there was no fucking Santa. Cause like if you watch like a lot of kids films, they're about like some kid wanting to believe in Santa desperately. Like that's a big thing in films. So like of course, I'm like, well, what the fuck is up with this? As a kid, and
yeah,
I came to my own conclusion. Yeah. All I needed to do was just like look at how that's being exploited in fucking media, and I'm like, oh yeah, it's bullshit.
yeah.
Like like all of us, like when we first found out like Santa didn't exist, like what happened? We went, oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah, seriously, that's how it went.
What fucking happened?
No, for me it was more like.
No, I had an existential crisis, and I considered, ending it all.
Totally heartbroken.
I grabbed the knife from the fucking kitchen. I was like, Mom, I'm gonna fucking do this, bitch. I'm gonna fucking do it.
It's time to pull
Why
the
do you
trigger.
think I hate Christmas now? Fuck.
Yeah.
Screaming it, actually.
One mom tells
What
me
the
some
fuck?
kids were in tears. Luckily, her child
Tears.
was too young
In
and
tears.
distracted by the fun.
There's no sense of decency with those kind of individuals.
Cape Coral police tell me they were at the event.
This woman acts
You
like
are without
because
honor.
display
This woman acts like
considered-
there's a bunch of people out there doing this type of shit. Like, when do you hear about this type of shit actually happening? Like, who actually goes out and shouts, "Santa's not real, kids! Santa's not real."
Somebody did it back in 2016, and I guarantee you more people do it. It's just like it's
yeah,
not,
sure.
Yeah, I don't think it's covered that often on the news, unless like it's a slow news day.
It's not like Nazis are on the rise in America, guys. It's not like this big concern that people should have. I don't know.
freedom of
fucking weird.
speech.
I mean, it's for the kids, and you kind of should leave that those adult opinions out of this kind of an
Oh
atmosphere.
shit!
The only way CCPD says it could
Yeah,
intervene
an adult
is if
opinion
he was
that
using a voice
Santa
enhancer
does not
like a
exist.
megaphone or starting a riot, which they say he wasn't.
I think, unfortunately, you're going to have people who just want to spoil it for everyone.
Snape kills Dumbledore.
Some people tell me they feel
fuck
sorry
you,
for the
dude.
kids.
Yeah,
Aren't
dude.
going to let him ruin
This
it.
guy's like the dude who goes out there shouting out like Harry Potter spoilers and
It's
shit.
been like 5 fucking years. If you haven't seen it yet, fuck you. I don't give a
I'm
shit.
s- I'm still getting through the second book,
You've had 5 years to read one single book,
Live in
dude.
Cape Coral, Joanna Boris,
Yeah, well,
NBC2.
I don't read so
That's
good.
the end.
I mean, I
That's the
somewhat agree. Like, I somewhat agree. Like, let the kids have their fun while they're young.
Yeah.
No, I agree. I
yeah.
agree.
But make
Okay,
it a
look,
big
like
fucker-
nobody here, like I don't
make a
think
big
anybody
deal
here
of
is
it, like,
disputing
you
the fact that he's a dick. Like I
Yeah,
think
yeah.
everybody
Yeah,
understands
exactly.
that. Yeah.
No, he's a dick.
But they were acting like he was like harming
yeah.
the kids, like physically. Honestly,
They were-
Yeah.
They were acting like he was like out there naked saying
Yeah, yeah.
Santa's not real.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, the indecency.
Yeah.
It's like, dude.
And sure, then the
Yeah.
parents
And
can turn
then
to the
he
kids and be-
stabbed a puppy.
I mean, the
The
parents
kids
could just easily say to their children, "Oh, that's a crazy man. Ignore him."
Yeah.
yeah, that's an Alex Jones style conspiracy theorist, honey. Don't pay attention.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, or just like tell your kid like, oh, that guy, yeah, he's just a dick. Ignore him.
He's a
Yeah.
big old.
Like, it's not a big fucking deal. You lie to your
Yeah.
kids all the fucking time, okay? Or is it so fucking hard to keep lying to them if you really want to?
You already tell him Santa exists. Can't you just tell him that guy's wrong? What the fuck?
Yeah.
Seriously, what the fuck? I don't know.
Yeah.
I was
think,
curious if he was one of these people that's against Santa because it takes away from Jesus or whatever.
I think they probably would have mentioned that if that was anything involved in this. He just seems like some holly jolly dickbag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's a
faggot.
dick. Fuck him. All right, next story. Let's go, boys.
All right.
Sage
move
Wanderer
on.
here, coming at you from my van down by the river.
Green
So,
River.
Will he lock her up or won't he? Don't.
No.
No.
I don't know if you've noticed, but rich, powerful people tend to not face the same justice you and I do. So,
Or any at all. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that got reopened. Have you seen that?
I did.
Is he talking about Hillary?
Yeah, he's talking about Hillary.
Yeah.
Yeah, that got reopened.
So,
The Hillary emails
since-
got reopened.
Yeah, nothing's
well,
gonna
no-
come
no
of
one
it
saw
though.
that.
I don't think anybody's gonna give a shit really.
Yeah, I don't know.
But it's a huge fucking injustice, though. Like,
Oh no, I agree. I agree. She probably should. She should be in jail. But I don't think it's gonna happen. I think that it would have probably happened around, when the Trumpster won, and they were talking about it around then. But
oh yeah, Trump was talking shit during the debate, saying you'll be in jail. That was a great fucking line. I loved that fucking line. I loved it. It was fucking great.
Dude, I gotta get that as an audio bite. I can just use.
Yeah, you do.
Sound drop. Yeah.
That's the thing,
After
though.
you play Pokemon Go to the polls, you can play that.
Yeah.
By the way, we have a poll we could get to after this when we're done.
All right, sure. We'll talk about that after.
Yeah. The election and before, really since the 33,000 deleted emails, much of America has been calling for the investigation, a real investigation, not a James Comey fake investigation. Oh, we investigated her. Not really. Well, just tell them we're investigating her.
What makes you think it'll be any different this time?
Yeah.
Wait, hang on.
People are indignant now. It's gonna change.
Wait, hang on. Is that a wig?
No, that's his hair.
I don't know.
Yeah, like he's got gray fucking beard and brown hair. That's a fucking wig.
Maybe he only dyes his hair. I don't know. Seems like
I'm not gonna shit talk him. Like each time I shit talk him, like he gets more pissed off at us, and he's like, "I'm not gonna come on your show now."
Oh, is this like a guy you banter with?
Yeah.
Kinda.
Oh shit!
Because he decided beforehand that he wasn't going to prosecute her, and I've talked about this before. I think Comey's decision was less of a plot and more of that this guy just didn't want to be the dude that threw the changed the election for Trump.
That threw Kane off the Hell in a Cell.
If he had prosecuted Hillary Clinton when he had the information on her, if he had done what he should have done concerning her private email server and those 30, you want to talk about obstruction
Hillary's
of justice,
private Discord server.
3,000 deleted emails.
Yeah, dude.
Qualifies.
Yeah, her private Discord server with Crown T and Jeff Holiday and all those people.
You know what?
Hollanday.
Hollanday, yeah.
Hollanday, yeah. Dude.
Hollanday.
It's not gonna fucking happen, yo. Trump does not actually want Hillary to go to jail for this. That was just a fucking tagline. That was a thing that he knew would get people excited. Because Trump knows if he were to fucking send Hillary to jail for this, that would set a precedent. And he might be in jail next.
And not just him, but many other politicians would be in jail.
Yeah. It's bullshit.
Half of Congress gone overnight.
What do you mean half? Probably most of Congress, to be honest.
All of them. All of them. Every last one of those fuckers. 100% of them.
Oh, wait, he's a senator. Whatever.
I think this story amounts to, like, it's not gonna fucking happen. I don't feel like we can really add anything else to it.
Yeah, I know. This guy's a lot more fun when he's talking about fucking Bigfoot and, not talking about mainstream politics. I feel like he's just
tell us about
tell us about
Bigfoot.
Sage, please do us a favor. Like, ramp up the insanity to, like, level 10. Like, just take your most, I don't know, controversial thought and just put it out there and we'll talk about it.
Yep.
I can't even imagine Hillary going to prison.
Me neither.
How much of a fucking clusterfuck that would be?
Could you imagine Hillary wearing
an ex-fucking first lady going to prison? Holy fucking shit!
You're next, Michelle. Michelle's next, dude. Anyway.
All right.
No. Oh my god.
Hide.
Alright, I'm gonna duck under my desk.
Oh fuck, dude.
Evil must be punished.
Vaughn.
We should turn that star upside down.
Oh shit. Let's get into it!
Fuck yeah.
Oh, God.
Fuck yeah.
What is this shit? What are we doing?
It's the Vaughn Helton segment. We have a whole segment on this show dedicated to Vaughn Helton.
Oh, God. Alright.
Yeah.
Watching full screen, okay.
Full screen!
Yeah,
guys, don't copyright this video, guys. It's not allowed
for talk about people being manipulated.
Yeah.
Controlled.
Yeah.
I'm usually talking about politics
Yourself.
and religion.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it's
That's
like
typically
unlike
what I
me.
discuss.
Yeah, unlike me.
Especially when it comes
Fuck.
to manipulating people and people being deceived or controlled in some way. I'm usually talking about religion and politics, right?
Two things Vaughn Helton never participates in at all, right?
How is this guy not in a home? Like, what the fuck?
He's in a trailer. I'll have you know.
Okay.
Yeah, dude, no. Vaughn Helton should be like in a retirement trailer, you know? Instead of a retirement home.
Dude, I like how there's like a hippie peace sign resting on his mic, like no time for peace. Fuck this. Let me hang this on my mic.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about religion and politics.
Oh shit! This one time.
Okay. Take a guess. What is he gonna talk about? So like, this is controversial. This is about people being controlled. This is, something that pisses him off. What's the subject matter for this video? Take a guess.
I'm gonna say he's religious, right? Like fundamentally, yeah. He's a Christian.
He's a pagan situation.
He's a pagan. Okay, maybe like getting brought away from like religious ideals towards like secular ideals. Maybe I don't know.
No, trolls. It's trolls on the internet, right?
No.
Okay.
You're both wrong. Any other guesses before I let you know?
It's about the degeneracy of society.
We live in a society. Basically.
It's about the Game Awards.
Oh my god, it's about the Game Awards! It's about the Game Awards!
We're fucking way off, boys. We're fucking way off.
Oh my god, dude.
Wait, no, Jay was right. It is about the degeneration of society.
That I have been
Degeneration X.
Ever since Pong.
Oh, he's talking about Pong.
No, is a game with two little sticks.
Oh my god, you don't need to explain what Pong is.
You don't need to explain what a video game is.
We know what Pong is.
Can't we skip into like when he gets his like substance, maybe?
Wait,
try,
it's a Vaughn Helton video.
Describing what a video game is. Holy shit.
Yeah, we can go in a
And
little
by the
bit
way,
more.
I don't know if you guys know this, but there's this thing called Pac-Man. We used to play it back in the day. And then we played this thing called Tetris. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the internet came along.
Back to all right, the very first game. Well, to me it is. And so, as a gamer, as somebody that's in
back
gaming,
in my
and
day,
has been in gaming all of his life, let me assure you that I am
What is he doing?
I am just beside
hanging
myself.
himself. I don't know.
I wish.
Like you would not believe over this issue.
This issue.
Get to the fucking point.
The gaming awards. I got done watching the gaming awards, and I was screaming at my monitor, literally.
Well, that's not healthy.
So
yeah.
I think you might have some anger issues, Vaughn.
Okay, here's how I fucking spent my gaming awards moment. Like, I was watching the stream, I was reading 4chan/V, cause fucking why not? Cause they fucking react to everything there.
Yeah.
So I laughed my ass off reading the shit people fucking post there and the pictures they post, and I'm like, this is fucking awesome. I had a good time. Not not the way Game Awards intended, but I had a good time nonetheless. But then at the same time, this fucking guy's yelling at his fucking computer monitor.
Having a miserable experience because Vaughn Helton is incapable of trying to make, something out of, trying to make fun out of something that's kind of shitty. Vaughn Helton's not capable of that. He's just such a miserable fuck that he just keeps going deeper and deeper into his miserable fucking life, getting worse and fucking worse off.
God damn.
Swag, I don't know if you've noticed, but I only talk this way about Vaughn Helton. I'm quite eloquent when it comes to making fun of Vaughn. But
we're going to discuss that.
All right, go ahead, please make it quick.
Change of events from what I normally talk about, but we're gonna discuss that
please do.
Here.
Get to it.
Because it needs to be.
Right, fine, get to it.
Oh
please.
my god, Jesus
Vaughn, let's get into it.
So we're going to do
This
exactly
reminds me
that.
of Brett Keane. It really fucking does.
Oh my god, dude, he's about he's about to do it, dude. He's about to do it, man.
Sure do. Let's get into it.
Let's get into it.
Oh my god, dude.
Yeah, dude, he fucking did it. He fucking did the thing, man.
What a.
I want to die. Holy shit.
Dude, we haven't even gotten past the intro and we're already like tuckered out.
Yeah,
All right, this is copyrighted, so I'm gonna just play something else.
Okay.
Let's see.
I don't hear anything. I don't hear anything.
Oh, I'm fucking coming. Oh, I'm fucking coming. Stick your finger in
I bet you are.
Got you. Fuck yeah.
All right. Yeah.
The Game Awards for 2018.
All right, get into it.
Get into it, dude.
Yeah,
he just cut this video. He just cut this video, and now he's scratching the lice out of his hair. He could have cut it like after that part, but he decides to leave that. Look at him. He's still scratching himself.
I was yelling at my
It takes
monitor
like
and screen.
80% of his brain capacity to like scratch an itch.
Dude, I think I know what happened to Naked Ape after he lost his channel, man. Fuck, he started making Vaughn Helton.
And other times I was just shaking my head in disbelief.
Yeah, you and me both.
Yeah, man.
But nevertheless,
Oh my
I
god.
watched this
Like 2
travesty of
times this
justice
fucking video or something.
because that's the only way I can think to
I
describe
do
it
need to
at the
start
moment,
speeding
is
up
a
his
travesty
videos
of
again.
justice,
I do.
Yeah, dude.
where you have a game
Let me see if
called
I can
Red
do it.
Dead Redemption,
Alright.
a game about the Wild West, which literally is unplayable to 65% of the gaming community.
No, it's not.
Is it now?
No,
It only come out on PS4 and Xbox.
What the hell was that?
But then you have
Whoa,
this
what the
guy.
fuck? I don't know what that. Oh, maybe
God
that
of
was
War,
from his video. I
2018.
think.
It's a reboot of an old franchise from years ago.
Yeah, that's his bullshit alarm.
Well, Vaughn, surely God of War, as popular as it became, surely it would be available to all gamers, right?
I can't
Oh my
believe
god!
Fed up, dude.
Okay,
He is so.
it's an exclusive. It's meant to like entice people to buy the console it's exclusively on.
I didn't
It's
hear
a
fucking
marketing
Vaughn
choice.
complain about this when Spider-Man PS4 came out. What the
This
fuck?
is not a new thing. They've been doing this since the inception of game consoles.
It's true.
Like,
Yeah, dude.
God of War
This. Oh my god, he's so dumb.
is unavailable to 78% of the gaming world. Because unlike Red Dead Redemption,
because
which at least comes out...
okay, so that portion of the population are potential customers in Sony's eyes. Therefore, they're gonna make it an exclusive because they're
What
like,
the
hey,
fuck
let's
is
get
Vaughn? Sorry, what the fuck is Vaughn even advocating for here? Gaming communism?
He's pissed off because like this game he wants to play is not available on the console I think he owns.
out on the PS4 and the Xbox. God of War only comes out on the PS4. Xbox players don't even get to play God of War. So, 78% of the gaming community cannot play this fucking game, yet this game was given Game of the Year award. How is that fair? How is that just? That 78% of the
Who gives
gaming...
a fuck? Who gives a good fucking piece of shit? You little fucking crybaby bitch!
Oh my god.
Fuck!
The free markets will decide, oh wait, something happened within the free market I don't like? It's unjust!
No one even wants to play this fucking game! Like, who gives a fuck? It's shit! It's a shitty fucking game!
No,
Are you
it's
just sitting
unjust.
there, pulling shit out of your ass, trying to find something to be pissed about? Is that how you would make content, Vaughn Helton?
That's
You just sit there. Yeah, here's something popular. Okay, what can I be pissed about it?
To this extreme, but I'm going there now. Personally, if it was up to me, if I was your judge, I would sentence you to be tied to a fucking post, doused in gasoline,
Oh my
and
God.
set the fuck on fire. I would burn your sorry carcass alive. Fuck you. I hope you
That's pretty kinky.
in fucking jail.
That's War Corpse, right?
It is, and you know
Oh
what I
my
love
God.
about that soundbite? It's the fact
What?
that like, he's like, I would burn your sorry carcass alive. Carcass alive.
Carcass alive.
He's so fucking stupid.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I burn your dead body alive.
That was
Yeah.
epic.
How do you like them apples?
is not able to play this game, but this game wins Game of the Year?
Yeah.
There's no way that's fair. There is no way
gives
that
a
you can
fuck?
give them 78% of the gaming world
God.
and then claim it's Game of the Year. No, no, damn it, it
You
doesn't
say
work
that
that
if
way.
Mario
Yeah.
won Game of the Year?
Yeah.
I doubt it. You say no, Nintendo needs to fucking release Mario on every other fucking console.
Yep.
Okay,
like people, they have fucking exclusives.
Yeah, if you would base the award like on how much availability or something like that.
Fortnite would win.
Yeah, that's not the award.
Yeah, like Fortnite or fucking Solitaire or Snake or Tetris or something like that would win every fucking year.
Tetris, most availability.
Yep.
Okay, it doesn't work that way.
Yeah,
okay?
it does.
In
they
order
fucking
for it to
won.
be Game of the Year, everybody needs to be
It
able to play
literally
it.
does.
Everyone needs to be able to play, he said. Where's that requirement come from? Like, have you ever seen the Game Awards?
Well, what about people who don't have any of the consoles or a PC? Yeah. Should they be able to play it as well?
Yeah.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Why the fuck can't I play this on my refrigerator?
It's literally he's advocating for communism in regards to video games or something like that. Like, what the fuck?
Gaming is socialism.
He sounds like someone who just discovered this today. Like, hey, there's there's exclusives. Like, not all games are available on all platforms.
There is no I, there is only we.
Yeah, it's been this way since the dawn of fucking video games, like fucking Atari, fucking Nintendo versus Sega in the 90s. That time that I'm sure Vaughn Helton thinks was like the golden era of gaming. Like, Sonic the Hedgehog, Mario games, they were competing fucking franchises on the different consoles. It's been that way for years. It's nothing new. Only Vaughn Helton would bitch about something so insignificant because he has such
a good point.
Yeah, because he has such an insignificant fucking life.
This is Vaughn fucking Helton. The one person I've seen complain about this is Vaughn.
Seriously.
Nobody else.
Wait, hang on.
No, dude, Mario is a bad game. Mario is a bad game because you can only play it on Nintendo.
Yep.
Does he still get like patrons and shit like that?
Like $5 a month.
Or money from doing it. So what the fuck does he do for a living?
Yeah, he sits on his. He claims he's retired, right? So he sits on his ass all day.
So it's on a pension or some shit like that.
Yeah. Vaughn lives in his trailer, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like that's his big achievement. I don't know. He doesn't seem to have thought out his income very well because he never has enough money to do the shit that he wants. Except for he spends all his money that he should spend on food and shit on like crushed red velvet robes and shit.
Well, that's why he's so pissed. He wants a PS4, but he can't afford one.
When you're retired and you have kids, why would you splurge so much money on stupid shit like that? You know what I mean?
Because he's fucking stupid? I don't know. Oh, by the way, now that we've had a look at Vaughn at this age, let's take a step back and see what he was like. As a young man.
Oh god, he'll be much better.
There's a place you can go.
Oh boy.
Hi, welcome to the humble abode. Humble commode, yeah.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry.
Oh my god.
Wait, what? Wait, is that him?
That's Vaughn!
I don't know.
Holy shit!
No fucking
That's Vaun
shit,
Helton,
dude.
That's Vaun Helton, dude. That's Vaughn, dude. He sounds the same, doesn't he? Yeah, he does.
Why? Well, maybe Holly can explain it better. Holly, wait, come back.
Starring Irv Helton.
Irv Helton.
The Ninja Scorpion.
Okay, hold on. If your fucking name is Irv Helton, you cannot play the Ninja Scorpion.
Yeah, Irv Helton, dude. Irv Helton.
And Mama's boy.
He hates when people call him Irv too, by the way. So
does he? You can't.
Yeah, he does.
This is too good.
Because that's his name, and he hates when people call him that. He'd rather be called, I don't know what he calls himself, James Paul Vaughn Helton or something. But no, he's Irv. It's Irv Helton. He added the Vaughn. Dude. No, this is public information.
Yeah, I'd love to buy one, but my old lady would kill me how much you want.
All right, and that's it.
That's it.
Yeah, I'd love to buy one. It's like, okay, cool. I think he was talking about PS4s.
Yeah, dude.
What happened, Irv? What happened, buddy?
Yeah, what happened?
Where'd you go wrong? Where the fuck did you go wrong? Come on.
He took many. Dude, it's so weird to see Vaughn Helton with teeth.
Yeah.
Like crazy, man.
It's meth, dude.
Wait a minute. I thought Vaughn Helton claimed that when he was a little kid, his mother had all his teeth ripped out. And it seems here that he, a young adult, still has his teeth intact. So I wonder what kind of drugs Vaughn Helton had to take
No, this is actually him at like
Did
age
he actually
3.
use
like puberty hit him like a bus really
Oh,
early,
okay.
so,
Okay,
yeah.
I see what
Did he actually use the Brett Keane excuse?
Yeah.
No,
Oh
no,
my God,
his
dude.
was a bit
Kind
different.
of, kind of. Instead of parental abuse, he just had like some condition that he inherited from one of his ancestors,
Vladimir the Impaler.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Vlad the
and
Impaler.
his explanation for that is like fucking, it's absurd. It's like, okay, so you have like 2 sets of fucking teeth, you know, up and down, all right? So he had to like remove a few of like his fang teeth or whatever. He got those removed, and then based on the lack of those teeth being there, the other teeth just fucking collapsed. They were like on the verge of just like falling out or some shit.
I'm pretty sure that doesn't happen, but okay.
Yeah, that's the part I don't get. It's like how nothing about this makes sense.
Are you saying you don't believe Vaughn Helton?
Fuck no.
You don't. Oh.
I'll only believe Vaughn Helton if he comes on our show for an interview. Then I'll believe him. But other than that,
he was actually gonna go on the Geek Room, but he backed out because they
Was?
played one of his videos and made fun of him. Yeah.
Was interesting.
Yeah, was.
I can't believe that. Yeah. What was he expecting? Like they do pretty much the same thing with Vaughn that we do here. What?
Yeah.
Seriously.
He
Like,
demanded
it's really...
an apology. He demanded one, and they're like, "No, you're not gonna get an apology. Just come on our show." And he refused, so he's not gonna do it now.
Whatever. Dude, I've seen him take some interesting interviews before by like people who are basically like fucking screeching banshees. He would get a lot more respect from an interview with us or the Geek Room than he would with these other fucking retards that he agrees to get interviews from. To be entirely honest with you.
Oh, I just found this. I think I should play it. Hold on.
Oh man.
So, guess who's back? Back again.
Brett Keane's back.
Yep.
Shade.
Tell a friend.
Tell a friend. I wish I couldn't.
Personally.
Oh shit.
Oh shit. I can't comprehend another War Corps rant, dude.
I meant to play this.
I'm a slob.
All right. Are Christians right whenever they say that miracles exist?
No.
Do they really?
Do you believe in miracles?
Let's look at.
Is he about to break into some ICP right now?
And then we're going to find out if any of it's true. According to the Bible, Jesus made fish appear so he could feed a multitude of people.
Oh, it's sped up. Oh, actually, that's better.
I prefer it. Yeah.
Oh, God, I hate Brett Keane
strange.
so
It's
much.
unusual.
He thinks he's so
but you know what's even more
smart,
strange than that? And everybody knows about
dude,
it?
I can't believe this is sped up, dude. Imagine like this being how you sound when you're sped up and not like normally.
Yeah, no. 2 times speed, like that. What's his name again?
Irv,
yeah. Speed that up ×2 on his videos, cause fuck that shit.
Yeah, I think I'll keep it that way.
The fact that the universe somehow created the Earth with all the resources and ingredients for every food that we eat today.
Wait,
it's kind of an odd way to put it, like that the Earth exists within the universe. So like
it's about as likely all that would happen as like some grand creator coming up with it, right? I mean,
but he's gonna like explain why both ideas are like, you know, equally valid, or you know, one is more valid than the other. Some shit like that.
Resurrections, people coming back from the grave.
You say resurrectionist?
Science. There was a time when humanity and life on Earth didn't even exist at all. But somehow the universe produced
Are you
a resource.
kidding me?
Yeah,
Is that that's something he felt the need to say? Oh my god.
Believe it or not, I read this on Wikipedia.
Do you know that
sky
was
is
a world
blue,
before?
by the way.
Yeah, I know. Grass is green, guys.
As an ingredient in the recipe for life. And voila, 4.5 billion years later, here we are. So one guy getting up from the grave isn't quite as extraordinary as an entire planet appearing out in the middle of a void of darkness with billions of life forms dead and gone and existing today. That's much more extraordinary than the claim of the Bible.
What?
Okay, well,
no,
this
it's not.
This should go without saying. This should go without saying, but he's trying to make a comparison between the Big Bang, basically, and Jesus rising from the grave. Not creationism, but Jesus rising from the grave. That's a very interesting way to to make that comparison because there's really no comparison at all. Like, what the fuck? At least try and get the argument you're trying to make right. I hate to get caught up on semantics with someone as stupid as fucking Brett Keane, but still, it's ridiculous how you phrase it.
How else is he gonna learn, dude?
Oh, I'm sure he learns. I'm sure.
Fuck.
Let's see, what is some of the other unusual stuff? Oh, but Brett, what about the talking animals?
Talking animals?
To atheists, as well as non-believers, skeptics, agnostics, we are animals.
Yeah, we are.
We are!
Actually, yeah,
oh my fucking god.
You know, Brett, I mean, like, all you have to do is look up the fucking definition of animal. It's a living organism that feeds on organic matter. That's
you know
really
what you know what I don't understand about people like this? One thing I really don't get about people like this, like trying to make these types of argument, is they act like being an animal is like some type of like it's dishonor or like what's wrong?
They do, because they've got this
that
fucking...
because, like, animal is often used as, like, you know, an insult. Like, you fucking animals. Yeah. So, of course, you know, they're gonna be like, oh, they're actually calling us this. It's like, well, yeah, you technically are.
I don't think it's just that. I think it has more to do with people like to feel like they're special and shit. It's like, yes, God created us special, and He loves us more than He loves in His image too. And He loves us more than He loves all these other creatures on the planet.
Okay, but Brett, let me ask you this: like, if you're not an animal, what are you? Because you're not a living organism that feeds on organic matter, even though you do in every fucking video you make.
Yeah.
No,
I'm sure,
we're just humans.
I'm sure out there in the wide expanse and with all the fucking, you know, all the shit out there in the universe, there's a good chance that there are very advanced societies out there that are far more far along than we are as a society. And what does that make
I don't say there'd be good chance of that, but life forms like there is on Earth that hasn't actually evolved to like the consciousness that we have as humans, sure. But
sure, yeah,
yeah. I don't know that you can't actually like say the likelihood of.
Sure, it's hard to tell. I'm just saying that there's a possibility that could be the case, and that's something that Brett Keane is completely shutting his ears to.
Yeah,
The
thing is too, like, it varies heavily. Obviously, we favor intelligence more than most animals do.
Sure.
All animals. But, you know, like, when it comes to, like, other animals, like dolphins, I mean, like, they have this ability that most animals don't have, where, like, you know, they can recognize reflections. They can see, like, oh, that's me. They can detect that. So, I mean, like, you know, it's not as though, like, all animals are just, like, brain dead, you know, they have no fucking...
Yeah, it's not that black and white.
Beyond basic instinct. Yeah, like, some of them kind of do. But, I mean, like, you know, it's far in between.
A pigeon and a dolphin are vastly different in their intelligence levels.
Yeah.
And according
just like a
to
human
science,
and a dolphin.
we evolved from all kinds of different forms of creatures and went through atomical structure changes within our physicality. So, not very unusual, is it?
Physicality. Oh, fuck.
The physicality of the situation.
Don't call me an animal.
Hang on. Going back on what he was initially saying, he's saying, like, talking animals, he's like, it's not weird for there to be talking animals. Is that basically what he's saying? Like, what?
It is. He's trying to make the case that, like, yeah, okay, the Bible is like, more likely than what most secular scientists believe.
Yeah.
And by the way, the thing that I find amusing too is, like, Brett Keane has no idea what the definition of animal is, yet he's gonna use, like, all of this scientific lingo as though he knows what it means, what it
He read it in a book, so he knows what it means. Come on.
Yeah, but they say a donkey and a snake talk. Well, according to science, we might have evolved from ancient worms. According to science, we might have actually lived in the water, the ocean, the seas, and we floated around without...
Sorry.
Yeah.
So, what?
I hate how they try to, whenever creationists try to make this argument, they try and come up with the most ridiculous animal that they can to make it sound ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like when G-Man's made this argument before, I've heard him literally say, "What, you think you were related to a Fruit Loop?"
You made him sound Australian there. I was like, wait, what?
Oh my God.
Wait, what? I wasn't trying to do that. But...
You kind of did, but okay. Let me ask you a question.
Oh shit!
Stop
lungs
culturally
to be able to
appropriating.
breathe. Unless you want to count fish lungs, but that's somehow how we did it. Not too much more extraordinary than that of, let's say, Jonah and the whale, or Jonah and the fish, however you look at it.
Jonah and the Brett Keane.
Do they happen?
Jonah and the manatee.
What if
Yeah,
I told you
under
they
the
happen every
sea.
single day? What if I told you that whenever you look at the universe and its entirety is a miracle? If you would have asked Stephen Hawking about it, he would have told you that life was an impossibility. He described it not using the word.
Yeah, not by your
but
definition of the word miracle, Brett.
If
Maybe
you
by some
would've-
people's. But the way you mean no, it's not a supernatural event, Brett. Okay.
Well, hey, you know who else believed it? You know who else believed in all this this honky bullshit? I'll have you know that Stephen Hawking. Guess what happened to him now? Guess what happened to him now? He's dead. You want to know why?
When you say something isn't possible,
What a duplicitous
here it
dumb
is.
fuck.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
pretty much describing America.
He's frankly, I think he's insulted. You know.
Yeah,
My favorite thing Stephen Hawking said. He was sitting at the table with his Christian wife.
Certain there.
And he said, you know what? I think that my mathematical equations
You know what? I think Brett Keane's a fucking scumfuck.
have come out to
Yeah, me too.
proving once and for all that
I agree
the
with
universe
Stephen Hawking.
does have a beginning. Now, Stephen Hawking, a lot of people don't realize this, but he's not the one that come up with this.
Brett has told
He
this
was actually
story a
trying to
million times.
Yeah,
I'll have you know.
And every time
Like-
it gets longer and more drawn out.
And he never fails to make a grammatical error.
Yep.
He was not
And-
the one who come up with this.
And just misrepresent the event in general.
As much
Yeah.
as
Like,
possible.
and misrepresent fucking Stephen Hawking and shit.
And even himself. In some ways. Yeah.
Prove it. It was a Catholic priest many, many years ago that actually came up with this concept, brought it over to Albert Einstein.
Judas
And at
Priest.
first, Albert Einstein chuckled and giggled because he was always under the assumption that the universe was eternal and forever. But after looking at what the Catholic priest brought to him, he was absolutely surprised. Now,
What a
Albert
young
Einstein,
boy.
he had his
Look at him
doubts.
move
He
those
had his
fucking big
skepticism whenever it
thumbs.
came to God.
Yeah,
But he
dude.
had a reverence for Jesus.
Show us
There
the
are
Lord.
quotes out there where he
Look at those
gives
thumbs,
his
dude.
opinion on the Christ figure.
They just keep
And he
moving.
also was very, very clear that he could see that there was order in the universe. And it's more rational and logical that whenever you
Order in the universe? It's chaotic at best.
Seriously. What, you look at the...
Wait. Hang on. Keep playing what he was saying.
You see
It's more
order.
rational and logical for what?
usually one is going to assess that if there's order, if there's law, then there must be a lawmaker. Now let me ask you all a question before I end this video.
Okay, so you look at the universe and you're like, man, if there's order, there has to be like some divine being that keeps that afloat. Okay, just look at the universe then. It's chaotic. It's fucking random.
Yeah, exactly.
This is Brett Keane,
it's
the same person.
absolutely fucking chaotic.
Brett Keane is like the same person who tries to make the argument that our society has turned into chaos, you know, and that we need Trump to come and save us and restore us to our good conservative roots here in America. Like, seriously, Brett Keane is the same type of person who makes that type of argument, and he's gonna try and say now, because it benefits his argument, that we live in an orderly world when we live in the fucking opposite. Most people should be able to acknowledge that. The world's fucking shit right now. Fuck!
If I
Seriously.
were to hold a pamphlet up to you or a comic book, artwork,
So this is
you
the
know what a
watchmaker
comic book
argument.
looks like. I hope you do. I hope that you know what a comic book looks like. I'm a big fan
Fuck
of
you,
comic
Brett.
books.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
Okay, out of all people, don't fucking have you condescend me.
Yeah.
okay?
Now, if I were to hold the smallest comic book up in the world of Batman, Superman, The Flash, or any of these characters,
Yeah.
and I were to ask you, is it possible that this comic book could have came into existence without someone authoring it?
Oh
someone
my
writing
God.
it,
Killing-
someone
Where
drawing
did,
the pictures.
actually, hang on, stop.
Fucking
swear to God,
moron.
the watchmaker argument is something he's refuted back when he was like fucking
An
reasonable.
atheist.
Yes,
yeah,
and it's
yeah.
been refuted to him a number of fucking times. It was refuted on the fucking drunken peasants a number
Multiple
of fucking times. Like he's so dumb. He's
I mean,
just
like,
so fucking dumb.
Brett, you've had run-ins with like Bionic Dance and various other atheist channels, and you know, like a lot of these people have demolished this fucking argument numerous times. So how the fuck can you then, in all honesty, well, it's not honesty, but how the fuck can you like come
all
on here?
dishonesty.
Yeah,
Why
like
you're
and
disrespectful to my
act as though
family.
act as though like it's a valid argument to make. You know it's bullshit, and that's the thing that pisses me off about Brett Keane. It's like the lack of any honesty or integrity. He doesn't fucking believe this shit.
No.
He doesn't. Like, there's no fucking way that Brett Keane actually believes the bullshit that drips out of his mouth like a fucking nugget of shit. There's no fucking way. I refuse to believe that.
All right, with that very passionate speech, can we please wrap it up on the manatee today? I've had a bit.
I think we're good. Let me change the playback.
Oh, I have bad news for you, Animancer.
Oh no! No! I know it's coming. Fuck. How could I? Man, I did. First of all, I can't blame anyone but myself because I gave Swegta this video. I did this to myself, right? Now it's time for me to be tortured for my sins later tonight. Yeah, I guess I should just mention this since I haven't yet, but I'm going to be on Pull the Trigger after this. We're going to have a fucking fun time, and I guess I'm going to be tortured with more Brett Keane video.
Not me.
Yeah, dude.
I'm convinced of this. Folks, so you look around. I had to go to Walmart yesterday. Then I went to Rural King. I like Rural King. They give you free pump.
Okay. What way? Okay.
Went to Rural King yesterday, and I was just looking around. Do you know this? Michelle said, "Don't say this." I love you, honey. And we'll say it anyway.
What the fuck is this?
This guy needs a proper fucking mic.
I know. He sounds like fucking shit.
He's using like an iPhone headphones.
Is this the Egghead show? What the fuck?
You know, my wife told me not to say. What the fuck are you talking about? Okay, you know what? Hold on.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard.
Yeah, if I could understand it.
In your rambling, incoherent response, were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought? Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it.
Yeah, I'm with that guy.
Yeah, dude.
Attractive people in the world.
That describes every video we've watched.
I know, right?
Extremely overweight. Just not very attractive people.
Yeah, it's
David. Is he gonna start talking about Bubba the Black Jesuit now? What the fuck's coming next?
Okay, so it took me like 35 seconds to say what amounts to. Sometimes I go to Walmart, and when I go there, I see a lot of unattractive people.
Don't wonder if some of
these fucking retards 2 times fucking speed, dude.
How dare these women not get dolled up when they go to Walmart, right? I mean,
but he's gonna make a point about it too.
Oh, okay. Okay. He's gonna make a point.
Homosexuality stuff going on.
What?
So some of them how do I say this in the right? Some of the women that I see fighting for women's rights,
yeah,
would have a hard time finding a man. Does that make sense? Does anybody understand what I'm saying here?
I mean, I don't disagree with that.
That is true.
That is true.
But his point is like, so the reason you have lesbians is mainly, or like, you know, at least like somewhat because they're unattractive and they can't get laid, so they just like resort to scissoring and shit.
That's not how it works. That's not how it works. In fact, it's probably a lot easier for a woman to get laid with a man than a woman. I would imagine. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, but yeah, no, that's not how it works. That's not how. Oh my god!
Did you yell at me, Michelle?
Well, that wouldn't make sense in this guy's head, though, right? Because he believes that people probably are voluntarily gay.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. They can't find a man. I think there are no men to find.
Oh, Joe. Well, that's a whole nother issue.
What do you mean there are no men to find?
Whole other issue as well.
What about the incel community?
Seriously, yeah, these people who just got so tired of not being able to get laid that they hate women and shit now. How the fuck did that happen if there are women that are just became so bitter that no one wants to fuck them? I'm sure there's some of them, but fuck, there's someone out there for everyone. No matter how fucking ugly or repugnant you are as a person, there's a match for you.
Yeah, even Brett Keane. Fucking Brett Keane got laid.
Even Brett Keane. Dude. Even Vaughn Helton got laid.
Yeah,
dude. See, that's like a message I want to put out there. That's like a message I want to put out there for like any insults that watch this. It's like, okay, if you feel like, you know, you're not good enough, just like keep in mind, Brett Keane got laid. Vaughn Helton got laid.
Yeah, you guys can do it.
Got fucking laid. Like,
yeah, seriously.
It's not impossible. Just like be a likable person for like long enough for somebody to want to fuck you, and that's it.
Or just be like, you know, a decent person at least. You know, it's not that hard. You can be a decent person. Fuck.
Look out in our sex-starved culture and our sex-starved...
Actually, hang on. Wait. I want to address something. Fuck the chat, Billy Goat. I'm gonna sleep. None other. Fuck you too.
Whoa. Okay.
Continue.
Nation in which we live, and I would understand now
We
why
live in a
an
society.
unattractive woman might be drawn to an unattractive woman, because it really, both of them probably, it's hard to find a man.
What are you talking about? You know how many? Have you not seen like fucking lesbian? You know how many attractive fucking lesbians there are?
There's a lot. There's a lot.
Like, have you not go to a fucking lesbian bar? Okay, there's a ton of fucking attractive lesbians.
How does that explain bisexuals too?
It doesn't. They're just obsessed with degeneracy. I should say we, because I'm a bisexual. And I should know. I just like to be degenerate because it you know that's just how I get off. I like being a fucking degenerate piece of shit.
Yep.
I also like pissing off God. You know, basically it's just me trying to get back at God by sucking dicks in my spare time.
It's really just another way of worshiping.
It's a very elaborate plan to get revenge on God for seemingly no reason.
Well, it's about worshiping Satan. You hit it on the head.
Oh yeah.
I'm just. You come here, I tell you the truth.
No, you don't.
Right.
No, you fucking don't.
Wrong.
You don't know the truth. You've never fucking been anywhere near the truth. You fucking moron.
I guess we'll watch one more thing. And then
One
wrap it
more
up.
thing.
Then wrap it up. But so I was thinking that Papa John's ad, since I think it's not long for YouTube.
You know what? I'll give you like an ultimatum. So first video, I just want to have sex. .mp4.
Oh my
That's
God.
the first option. Okay, and then Papa John places his first ever online order on revisedpapajohns.com.
All right, you guys are the guests. You get to this. I want to see.
I want to go with the Papa John's thing. To be honest.
What do you want, Jeff?
Yeah, let's go with that.
Okay.
Oh my God. Papa and son. Oh my God.
Pause this real quick. I just need to give a tiny bit of context. Okay, this is from the official Papa John's YouTube channel. Papa John's actually got fired from his own corporation. They still call it Papa John's though. Just some context.
Yeah, wait, didn't he apologize to something and then some shit like that?
The fucked up part is, like, he fucked over a bunch of his employees on wages, and nobody really gave a shit. But then he said the N-word, and he gets fired. It's like,
look at this house he lives in, dude.
There's no reasonable priority for what's acceptable in business at all, really. Like, if you get to this level, you can do some fucked up shit. But the moment you say like a word that is a bit controversial, you're
That's
fucking
it.
gone.
That's it.
Such an odd fucking standard.
Oh yeah, welcome to far left fucking regressives being like dominant over social fucking shit.
This
like,
says a lot about our
bullshit.
society.
And welcome to Papa's house.
Fuck you.
Today is an exciting day in the history of Papa John's.
Let me in fucking mansion, buddy. Good on you, man.
This morning,
I'm just like you. See, come on, step inside. Make yourself at home.
Mansion.
we launched our PapaJohns.com
Oh my God.
worldwide website.
Dude, he's got a
Been
fucking
working 18
statue in there and shit. Holy shit. Oh my God, dude. I first watched this in like 2011 or something. I sent it to DP in 2014 and they never played it. But I always thought that this would be like a great thing to talk. Just because it's so cartoony how he thinks that he's like trying to appeal to like families and shit. But no one lives in a house like this. Not anyone that orders Papa John's on a regular basis. I mean, come on.
Yeah, it's either delusional or
it really
it's,
is
humble bragging. Like, I don't know which is worse, honestly.
How is that? What is humble about this bragging?
No, it's kind of like I'm just like you. I'm just a normal guy. But then in the background you have like a bunch of this fucking palatial, ostentatious mansion. Yeah. It's like
I'm surprised there's not a bunch of strippers in the background. Like, come on.
For this day, the site is easier, it's simpler, and it's more engaging. And I got a special guest that's going to walk us through this. I think you'll like it. Come on in.
Oh my God.
I got my best friend, my helper, my son Bo.
Shit.
Oh my God. Okay,
oh my God.
Let's take a look at the kid, like right before the camera pans to him.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Look at that. Is that
like,
Baron
Trump? Like, Dad, do we have to do this?
Old friend.
Dude, imagine if Papa John became the president. I just want to put that out there.
Dude, honestly, he's loving his fucking life. He's inheriting all of this fucking shit.
Yeah, I know.
He has no worries in the fucking.
By a lot of great people. We're launching a new refined papajohn.com website throughout the world.
Shit!
You know what's most exciting?
The kid actually looks pissed.
Yeah.
He does.
Because it's like, I gotta do this fucking stupid ad with my dad now. Fuck.
Yeah, for YouTube.
Hey, I'm high pizza, low tech.
I'm high tech, high pizza.
All
Fuck off.
Let's go.
What kind of pizza
my
do you
God.
want?
Let's do a zesty jalapeno and meats. And let's go to the pizza building.
I hope the people who made it spat in it, knowing that it's
Pretty
fucking
cool. I know,
Papa
yeah.
John's pizza.
You're making the pizza. This is fantastic.
That's how you know it's authentic.
Yeah.
look at that guy's face, dude. That says it all, huh? Oh my God. He was
Dude,
like,
that's the
"Yep,
face
this will
he
be a
made
real guy."
after like they got done recording, and he just like threw that in the fucking trash.
Yeah, I know. Papa
People
John's
actually eat
never
this
uses
shit.
it. Yeah, seriously.
I've never ordered anything on
You
the internet.
serious?
Where have you been?
Where have you been?
Always here for you,
In
Dad.
a fancy fucking
This looks like
mansion,
fun.
fucking
Yeah,
over his
it's easy,
employees,
fast.
maybe.
It's easy, it's fat.
Stop this. How many takes do you think this took?
One.
One take.
One
Yeah, dude.
take.
They didn't give a shit. They were like, they looked at this. They knew it was bad. They were like, eh. Who's really gonna give a fuck? Who's gonna care? Who's gonna sit there and be like,
I mean,
if someone's hungry for pizza, they want fucking pizza. They're like, no one gives a shit about this at all.
Yeah.
You see a fucking pizza ad on TV, people are so fucking easily fucking manipulated. They'll fucking see a pizza ad like, yeah, I'm gonna go order some fucking pizza. Oh, I just fucking had dinner, but you know what? I'm gonna order some fucking pizza from Papa fucking John.
Yeah.
Oh, ZZ.
my kid looks like they want to kill themselves, so that's fine.
Instead of
Put it on
showing off
TV.
the pizza to try and get people to like want it, they show this weird shit. I don't know.
This is how he relates to parents. It's like, yeah, dude, we've all got fucking
kids. Yeah, I've got a kid, guys. I hear you also have a kid.
My kid thinks I'm lame. Does your kid think you're lame?
Hey, that's relatable. Come eat at Papa John.
Thanks, buddy. I'm not a Papa's favorite. I've favorite for 26 years now. Pepperoni sausage and 6 cheese.
How's that look?
It looks fantastic.
All right, how about some Coke?
I have a couple soda pops.
He looks
My favorite.
How
Coca-Cola
about some
and Papa
Coke,
John's.
buddy?
Yeah, some
I love
Coke.
our cheesesteak.
All the fucking
At
time.
papajohns.com, you always get
Oh, this
great
kid's gonna be
value.
doing plenty of coke when he
Oh,
grows
really?
up.
Yeah, you
Oh,
know it.
yeah. Dude, I wasn't
Actually,
gonna
he
say
probably
it, but I'm like,
already
you know what?
is.
Like this kid, you know, like in 10 years from now, like you're gonna be able to find like mug shots of this kid online.
What do you mean, Swegta? This is like 10 years ago, or it's like 8 or
4.
so years ago. Oh, 4?
dude.
Really?
I think
Shit,
so. Yeah,
I thought it was
you
older.
said 2014, so it's been 4 years, right?
Oh yeah, this kid's
No.
doing all of that.
I sent this to DP in 2014. This came out when I was like in middle school, so I think 2011, 2012.
Oh shit.
Pretty old shit.
Yeah, we save some money.
That means you can raise my allowance.
You're always
Save
working
some
on
money,
it.
like you
And
give
this
a
is
shit.
quick.
Oh yeah,
Real
yeah,
quick. 2
yeah.
pies, order cheese.
What a dumb
stuff with
statement.
70 pops.
Sorry, kid. Your dad said.
Oh,
Oh, I shouldn't. My bad.
Twitch
Yeah,
is
you
gonna
should-
crack
I
down
shouldn't
on
have
us.
said
Twitch,
Yeah, I
we
should've said
denounce the guests
My
we have on
fucking
right now.
I
I completely forgot. I completely forgot that we're on
Fired,
Twitch.
Creamage.
We
Fucking fired.
apologize.
We're talking
We
about what he
apologize for
said.
any
by
for
the
any
way.
hurt our guest caused.
I do. I apologize.
Yeah,
we
for-
condemn his actions. He has
yes,
been removed
that
from the
was-
studio. He's
that's
on
a
his way
rough
out
word.
right now.
yeah. We've got
Jesus.
our public security.
God, but fuck this.
Stop resisting, sir. Stop
Yeah.
resisting.
Dude, the Underhaven bouncers
Ready
are
to check
here.
out?
Let it happen, Captain.
Done.
Yeah, I gotta tell you, that was fast.
I'd say so.
That was real fast.
Oh my god, look at that high
Oh my
five.
god.
Holy shit.
Yeah, dude, that's the cringiest high five I've seen in my life. Let's see that again.
Let's see it in slow motion. Let's see.
In slow motion.
That was
Look at this charisma.
I'd say so.
That was real.
Look at it.
Oh.
Look at him roll his eyes while he says that too. It's like, I'd say so. He's so like, oh my god, dude. This kid wants to die.
Yeah,
This kid is
Making
just like,
history.
oh my god, kill me now.
Click of the mouse, and Papa's in the house.
I mean, I'd cop that L. of that kid.
Yeah.
Hey, Matt, how you doing?
I get
Remember
to
Bo?
inherit my
Matt's one of
dad's
100,000
fucking inherit that
Yeah,
amount
I
of
know.
money, right?
God, this poor guy.
I know.
There's no way he could back out of this.
I know.
Just like saying, like if he wanted to keep his job, like he had to say yes to this.
Yeah.
1,000 team members that make Papa John's great.
Look how
I'm real proud of him.
uncomfortable
He does a terrific job.
Yeah, it's like, you know, the eyes indicate like panic and sadness and
Just get me out of here.
But the mouth, but the mouth is like, I'm happy. So it's like,
Job, and you've been with us 2 years? Yep, 2 years. I paid for the online already.
no wonder he
Yeah,
fucking
and
struggles to
here's your tip.
smile. He's been delivering pizzas from Papa John for like 2 fucking years.
I know.
I got these, Bo.
No, I'll be taking those.
You got them?
Yes.
Yes.
Appreciate you.
Oh my god, so fucking.
Have a great day.
Yeah, I know. Awkward.
And Matt
So
just made
awkward.
history. He's the first delivery driver to deliver Papa John's worldwide, papajohn.com on our new internet
Oh
site
my
today,
God.
and we're real proud of him. So
On our
I
new
wanted to give
internet
you
site?
pizzas. Great job.
On our new
Internet.
internet site.
I'm not out of touch. It must be the children.
And you have a great day. You too. All right, man. Thanks. Thank you. Appreciate you. Where'd Bo run off with those pizzas?
Probably threw them in the fucking garbage disposal.
Dude, I can't believe
Yeah, Dad, I'm not eating this again. This is
Oh
shit. You keep bringing home all this fucking shitty pizza from work. I'm done. I've had enough.
I want
my God.
shitty pizza. I'm getting Domino's next time. Fuck you, Dad.
Give me pizza.
You'll not bring Domino's in this house.
Alright, well that's
All
that's
right.
it. So fuck Papa John, fuck Vaughn Helton, fuck Brett Keane, and
Fuck
fuck the
'em.
guy who ruined Christmas for those kids.
Yeah.
Thank you to Pull the Trigger for being on. It was awesome.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
dude, thanks for having us.
Thanks, lovely time. Loved it. Good shit.
All right, guys.
Peace.
Peace.
Since I woke myself up, snoring up and up, worrying myself into a mess while replaying a life's worth of memories I'd rather repress. You call it life, I call it stress. If your thoughts are yours, then they must be the best. I hate being talented, but every now and then I take the time to wonder if I wasn't born with it. Would I even have purpose? Every thought I have is scandalous. My brain is chaos, ain't nobody can handle this. I see sound in fourth-dimensional shapes. Spend every day stuck in the planet of the apes. It's about facts, nah, it's about race. It's about gender, just ignore climate change. Abuse from my peers led to incurable rage. Now a crowded room feels a lot more like a cage. If somebody looks at me the wrong way, I think about it all day. Let that fester inside, boil in my mind. Even if your look was innocent and benign, I still wanna rip your fucking guts out. Chew them up with my mouth, shove a spike up yourself. Cut your body up and leave the bits around town. I'm the clown who came to town to write this on the wall.